You are currently infected with a psychological virus, and it is quietly destroying your entire future. It is a virus that disguises itself as a virtue. It dresses up in a suit and tie and calls itself preparation. It calls itself research. It calls itself perfectionism. But let me tell you what it actually is. It is pure, unadulterated fear. Right now, you have a massive idea in your head. Maybe it is a digital business, a new YouTube channel, a piece of software, or a brand you want to build. But you have not published a single thing. Why? Because you are telling yourself a devastating lie. You are looking in the mirror and saying, I just need to get ready. I need to buy a better camera. I need to code a cleaner website. I need to read 3 more books on marketing. Once everything is absolutely perfect, then I will finally launch. Let me give you a brutal reality check. That perfect moment you are waiting for does not exist. It is a complete ghost. And while you are sitting in your bedroom chasing ghosts, people with half your talent and absolutely zero preparation are out there conquering the world. They are winning because they understand the most undeniable law of success. You must create something before you are ready. You must start messy. There is a famous psychological experiment about a ceramics teacher. On the first day of class, the teacher divided his students into 2 groups. He pointed to the left side of the room and said, "Your grade will be based solely on quantity. At the end of the semester, I will weigh the pots you make. 50 pounds of pots gets an A, 40 pounds gets a B. I do not care what they look like. I only care about the volume." Then he pointed to the right side of the room. "Your grade," he said, "will be based solely on quality. You only need to produce 1 single pot the entire semester. But to get an A, it must be an absolute masterpiece. It must be flawless." For the next few months, the quality group sat in a circle. They fiercely debated the theory of the perfect pot. They drew flawless blueprints. They studied the chemical makeup of the clay, but they barely ever touched the spinning wheel. They were entirely paralyzed by the fear of making a mistake. They wanted to be perfectly ready before they started. The quantity group, however, did not care about theory. They just grabbed the wet clay and started throwing. They made ugly pots. They made lopsided pots. They made pots that completely collapsed into a pile of wet mud. They started messy, and they failed constantly. At the end of the semester, the teacher brought out his grading scales. And a fascinating thing happened. Every single one of the highest quality, most beautiful, most perfectly designed pots in the entire classroom came from the quantity group. While the perfectionists were paralyzed by the theory of perfection, the messy group was actually doing the brutal physical work. They were learning from the friction of reality. They were failing, adjusting, and getting slightly better with every single ugly pot they made. The lesson is absolute. You cannot think your way to perfection. You have to build your way there. And the first floor of that building is always going to be covered in dirt. Let us take that ceramics class out of the textbook and drop it directly into your current life. Right now, you are acting exactly like the students on the right side of that room. You are sitting at your desk, staring at a blank screen, trying to architect a flawless masterpiece in your head. You think your very first piece of content needs cinematic lighting, a $10,000 camera, and a team of editors. You think your first digital business needs a 60-page business plan, a perfectly coded website, and a registered trademark before you can even mention it to a customer. Because of this massive delusion, your output is exactly 0. You need to understand how the global economy actually operates. The market does not pay you for the brilliant ideas trapped inside your head. The market does not care about your perfectly drawn blueprints. The market only rewards physical, undeniable execution. Look at the absolute titans of industry. Look at the empires that control the digital world today. Not a single one of them started perfectly. When Jeff Bezos started Amazon, he did not have a massive network of automated drones and a $1 trillion logistics empire. He had a messy, ugly, barely functional website and a wooden desk made out of a door he bought at a hardware store. He was driving boxes to the post office in his own car. It was chaotic. It was sloppy. It was completely messy. But he started, and because he pushed an imperfect, ugly product into the real world, He gathered something that the perfectionist will never, ever get. He got feedback. When you release a messy video, a messy script, or a messy offer, the market instantly reacts. People click, or they do not click. People buy, or they ignore it. That harsh reaction is the most valuable currency on earth. It tells you exactly what is broken so you can actually fix it. It tells you exactly what people want so you can give them more of it. The perfectionist completely starves themselves of this feedback. They hide their work in the dark vault of their own mind, completely terrified of criticism, trying to guess what the market wants. They spend an entire year building a product in secret, and when they finally launch their flawless masterpiece, absolutely no one buys it. Why? Because they built it based on a theory, not on the brutal friction of reality. To escape this trap, you must completely detach your ego from your early work. You are terrified of looking like a beginner. You are terrified that your old friends, or random strangers on the internet, are going to see your first messy attempt and laugh at you. Let them laugh. The people who are laughing at you are sitting comfortably on the sidelines, completely paralyzed by their own insecurities, watching you actually step into the arena. They are projecting their own fear of failure onto your courage. You have to be willing to look completely foolish today if you want to be absolute royalty tomorrow. Every master was once a disaster. You cannot skip the phase where you suck. You just have to get through it as fast as humanly possible. You are currently trapped in the illusion of consumption. You have tricked your brain into believing that watching another tutorial, reading another biography of a billionaire, or buying another online course is actually progress. It is not. It is highly sophisticated procrastination. You are sitting in the stands studying the rulebook, while the players on the field are actually scoring points and getting rich. To break this cycle, you must embrace the concept of speed to market. The wealthiest entrepreneurs on the planet do not wait for the green light. They build the car while it is rolling down the hill. They understand that time is infinitely more valuable than a flawless launch. Every single day you spend tweaking your logo, rewriting your bio, or trying to make your website look absolutely perfect is a day that your future customer is giving their money to your competitor. And your competitor's product is probably completely inferior to yours. But they won because they were there. They showed up in the dirt, and you did not. Let us make this ruthlessly practical. If you want to build a digital empire, you have to strip away every single piece of friction standing between you and the market. You think you need a massive, highly edited Hollywood video production to build a media brand. You do not. You can literally sit in a quiet room, use an AI-generated voice, throw simple stickman drawings or raw captions on a screen, and let the sheer, brutal power of your storytelling hold the audience captive exactly like a high-end audiobook. You strip away the complex editing, you strip away the expensive software, and you just deliver pure, uncut value. That is starting messy. If you want to start a high-ticket digital business, you do not need a registered trademark and a 60-page business plan. You need a phone, a list of leads, and the absolute courage to send 50 messy, raw direct messages to business owners today. You offer to solve a painful problem for them. If they say yes, you figure out how to deliver it tomorrow. That is starting messy. You have to completely flip your mental model. You think that readiness creates action. The exact opposite is true. Action creates readiness. When you dive into the deep end of the pool before you know how to swim, your brain immediately goes into survival mode. You are forced to adapt, to learn, and to execute at a level you never thought possible. The pressure of a real client, a real audience, and a real deadline will teach you more in 24 hours than 5 entire years of reading business books in a comfortable room. The greatest threat to your future wealth is not making a public mistake. The greatest threat is that you will arrive at the end of your life, look back at the massive, perfectly organized library of ideas in your head, and realize you never actually built a single one of them. You are standing on the edge of the cliff. Stop checking the wind. Stop checking your parachute. Stop looking down. Publish the messy video. Send the messy offer. Launch the messy business. The market will tell you what to fix tomorrow, but you have to give them something to look at today. Stop preparing. Start executing. If this masterclass just destroyed your perfectionism, do not let this massive momentum fade. Hit the subscribe button right now to join the 1% of people who are actually willing to do what it takes to escape the matrix. Put your phone down, look your fear directly in the face, and go create something before you are ready. I will see you in the next one.